The $11,555 Tesla Model 2 isn't just another low-cost EV. It's Elon Musk's quiet experiment to rebuild how America manufactures things. For those wondering how Tesla can sell a car this advanced at the price of a used Honda or a new BYD Seagull, the answer lies in engineering breakthroughs that most headlines overlook. Beneath the surface is a quiet revolution in design, production, and cost efficiency that could redefine how families afford vehicles, and maybe even how America fights inflation. If you enjoy uncovering what's really behind the numbers, join the thousands already watching, because what Tesla's doing here changes everything. The biggest question: how can Tesla possibly hit an $11,555 price tag without crushing profit margins? Traditional car making builds vehicles step by step: frame, powertrain, interior, then panels, moving linearly down a long, expensive production line. Tesla's unboxed manufacturing turns that process inside out. Instead of assembling a single car from start to finish, Tesla builds large modules, front, rear, underbody, and sides, in parallel. Each module is completed with all its wiring and components before final integration. This makes the entire system exponentially faster and more space efficient because multiple teams work simultaneously instead of waiting in sequence. Labor hours drop from around 30 per car to roughly 15, simply because technicians work on open, flat modules instead of cramped interiors. Multiply that across millions of cars per year, and it means fewer workers, smaller factories, and far lower costs per vehicle produced. A conventional plant costs about $1 billion for 300,000 units annually. Tesla says it can match that capacity for half the cost, $500 million, using the unbox system. For states like Texas, California, Florida, and New York, which represent nearly half of all U.S. EV adoption, this system enables smaller, localized factories. These micro-hubs can serve nearby markets directly, cutting shipping costs by $800 to $1,200 per vehicle. On an $11,555 car, that saving is crucial. Tesla typically enjoys about 25% gross margins on premium cars priced over $50,000, but to maintain those margins at $25,000 retail, manufacturing costs must fall below $19,000. Most automakers lose money at that level, but Tesla's modular approach saves around $3,000 in labor, $1,500 in facilities, and another $1,000 in logistics, bringing margins to around 20 to 22%. Something unheard of in mass-market EVs. There's also a major benefit in serviceability. Since the Model 2 is built from independent modules, repairs become dramatically faster. A damaged front end that might take 20 hours to rebuild can now be swapped in under 6. That lowers insurance costs, a major win for budget-conscious buyers in high-premium states, and expands a market of people who can truly afford an EV. But the Model 2 isn't just a financial experiment. It's a national one. When Musk proposed a sub-$15,000 Tesla, many saw it as just another expansion into cheaper markets. In reality, it's a test of whether America can still build world-class products without relying on overseas factories. Tesla has experimented with modular microfactories across the U.S., small, AI-managed zones that use machine vision to oversee welding, fitting, and quality control in real time. Each can operate with one-third the staff of a traditional plant, yet produce twice as many cars per square foot. With U.S. labor averaging $28 an hour compared to $6 in China, Tesla's automation center design flips the equation. Competitiveness through intelligence, not low wages. This new manufacturing model doesn't bring back old factory jobs. It redefines them. Instead of repetitive assembly, workers now maintain and operate robotic clusters, becoming skilled technicians. Towns across the Midwest, once abandoned by industrial decline, are being scouted for Tesla's pilot microfactories. Each could employ 300 to 500 people and build up to 50,000 cars per year. Multiply that by 10 and you rival the output of a full gigafactory, only distributed, local, and community-based. The symbolism runs deep. The Model 2 is a modern echo of Detroit's golden age, when Made in America stood for pride and reliability. Now that ideal returns through technology and AI-driven precision. About two-thirds of the Model 2's components are already sourced from within the United States, and Tesla aims for 80% domestic sourcing by late 2026. The company's battery partners in Nevada and California are developing cheaper, high-efficiency cells to reduce dependence on Asian imports. That localization makes Tesla's supply chain more shockproof. When global shipping costs exploded during the pandemic, production everywhere stalled. The Model 2's local-first approach ensures that can't happen again. It's a quiet declaration of independence, proof that America can compete globally without sacrificing stability. For millions of working-class families, teachers, veterans, and retirees priced out of the EV market, an $11,555 Tesla is more than a bargain. It's inclusion. Musk's belief that you can't call it progress if it only benefits the rich takes real shape here. And there's one more layer: inflation. Tesla has engineered the Model 2 not just to resist it, but to outlive it. Inflation silently erodes middle-class stability. Everything costs more each year, while wages stagnate. The Model 2 counters this through design longevity and low ownership costs. Its frame uses a self-healing polymer exterior that resists scratches and sun damage, reducing paint and maintenance expenses by up to 40% over a decade. Both the structure and the million-mile battery are built to last the vehicle's lifetime. So, instead of losing value every year, the car retains more of its worth, protecting owners from depreciation. For example, a retiree in Nevada could own a Model 2, drive 8,000 miles a year, and pay less than $200 monthly in total ownership costs. Thanks to free Starlink connectivity, no oil changes, and ultra-cheap charging through Tesla's tier plans. That's cheaper than driving a used gas car today. And with Starlink integration, the Model 2 can automatically sync with a home's Powerwall and solar setup to charge during low-rate hours, protecting drivers from the swings of fuel and energy prices. Predictable costs mean stability, something priceless for fixed-income households. It's modular. Lego-like design adds to this resilience. Each part, from the motor to the dashboard, can be replaced in under 30 minutes. Owners don't throw the car away after 8 years. They upgrade parts gradually. That makes it effectively a forever car, one that improves over time instead of wearing out. Tesla is fighting planned obsolescence, the same cycle that keeps consumers trapped in endless payments. If a family can own one car for 15 years with minimal maintenance, that's thousands of dollars redirected back into their savings or local economy. Tesla's adaptive AI takes it even further by optimizing battery use based on driving habits. For drivers who mostly take short suburban trips, the system adjusts energy output to minimize strain, prolonging battery life even more. The car doesn't just age, it evolves,